Hey Wealth Builders, welcome back to another episode of The Bemused. My name is Mishak.
And I'm Akiva.
And on this channel we talk about all things personal finance for young adults just like you and us.
So if you're into that kind of stuff, go on ahead and hit that big red subscribe button. And while you're at it, click the notification bell so you never miss when we post new valuable videos just like this one. And you guys, you're in for a really big treat today. Today's a super duper special net worth update that you do not want to miss.
Yes, so as Akiva just mentioned, we're doing our net worth update for Q2 of 2021. And without further ado, let's just get right on into it.
Hey Wealth Builders, welcome to another net worth update. As you guys can already probably tell, this one's starting off a little bit different and a little bit exciting. So as you all know, if you've seen this video right here, you know that we are on a mission to pay off $90,000 worth of student loan debt in a 3-year time span, and that started back in October of 2020. So now we are 9 months in. Today is June 30th, and we have been putting money aside. We haven't been actually paying the loans. We've been putting money aside to pay the loans because student loan forbearance. But today we decided that we are going to go ahead and make a massive payment and eliminate some of the student loan debt, which is really exciting. We're actually clearing out one entire account today. So with this payment today, we are clearing out 3 of the 6 loans that we are attempting to pay off. So we're ahead of schedule. We're trying to do $90,000 in 3 years. Now we've done 30. Well, we're going to pay 30, but we actually have over $35,000 in the account right now. So technically we've done $35,000 in 9 months, which we are super excited about. So let's just go on ahead, stop yapping, and make this payment. Time to put in the magic numbers, the account information for them to pull this money. I'm nervous. Why am I nervous?
So as you guys can see right there,
this is the amount we're paying off, y'all. $29,857.87. We just put in all the account information and everything like that, and I'm about to hit submit payments. I assume these terms and conditions we agreed to it. We didn't read it, you know. We didn't read that stuff. That's okay. Let's just do it.
Boom.
Success.
All right, so we're starting with our balance sheet. And as you'll see on the screen somewhere, we're starting with our assets. So for assets, we have, and again, like I always say, I'm looking down because I'm referencing the information. So for assets, we'll start with cash and money market, and we have $64,249. For liquid investments and retirement accounts or plans, we have $61,700. For the house, this amount has pretty much been static so far since we bought the house, $242,000, and that is the price that we paid for the home. That's what we have as the value. Next is personal property, and we have under there first automobiles, and that value is at $10,570. And then for personal / business property, again, you see that $500 rolling over, and that $500 is made up of all of the equipment that we have that we use to run and shoot videos and all of that. If we were to sell it, what we believe that we'd get for it. And we're being very conservative because we believe that we can get more than 500, but we've chosen to stay very conservative. So that brings our total assets to $379,020. So pretty good.
And now let's go down to the liability section where things always get interesting. So our biggest, largest liability, our mortgage, that balance is now $228,247. Then our credit cards, and we say this every single time, but for those of you who are new around here, we do not have credit card debt. This just happens to be the balance on our 8 total credit cards as of June 30th, and that combined balance is $2,539. Then we have our second largest debt, which is our student loans. And you probably saw a clip earlier of us actually making a very massive payment on our student loans. And so that balance now stands at $133,492, bringing our total liabilities to $364,278. And so when you take our assets minus our liabilities, that gets us to our net worth, which is, and I'm so hyped about this number right now, y'all, I'm so hyped. I don't think I've been this excited to reach a financial milestone in my entire life. Our net worth is now a positive, y'all. We are positive net worth officially, thank the Lord. $14,741, you guys. We did it. We're positive net worth now.
It took us a few years, but we did it.
We did it. So now let's jump over to our change in net worth, where you really get a sense of where we were at the end of March versus where we are now. We can talk about some of the things that have happened that contributed to these changes and that resulted in where we are now with our net worth. Let's see how much we have grown or increased our net worth over the last 3 months. And truthfully, I'm gonna be honest, I was putting together these numbers and I was scared, y'all, because I felt like I've been spending a lot of money recently. There have been a lot of things that happened in the second quarter. We both had birthdays in the second quarter, so naturally we tend to spend a little bit more around that time. We booked a vacation in this quarter that's coming up, so I just felt like we were spending so much money and I was like, oh my goodness, we're not gonna make it. This net worth is probably not gonna be positive, but we made it. So let's go into some details.
So we'll start with assets. So in cash / money market, we saw actually a negative 20% change there, about $16,225. And we know, like we mentioned, $30,000 went towards paying off debt. So that is why a huge chunk of our cash left. Birthdays, you know, just the normal stuff. That's why cash was going out. Then let's go down to liquid investments and retirement plans. This was another pretty good quarter for the performance of those retirement accounts. So we saw a 13% positive change, and that is $7,101. So contributions for Kiva this quarter were $1,125, and contributions for myself was $1,881.64. So total contributions equal $3,006.64, and over $4,000 in market gain. So that's like amazing. When you think about where we were about a year ago, I don't want to say like start of the situation, but it's been around, I would say around that is when we probably started to see a decline last go around, to a year later to see that we've rebounded and really seen really great gains there. Next, we'll go to the home or to the house. No change there because we're keeping that consistent, so 0% change.
Though, I will note, we're keeping it consistent on here, but we have seen a lot of activity in terms of homes being sold in our complex, like identical layouts to ours, that have been sold for $260,000, $270,000. In like last month, one sold for $270,000. The month before it was like $268,000, something really close. And so I'm sure the market value of our home right now has increased, but for just keeping it conservative, we're keeping it at our purchase price, which is $242,000.
Not to mention, I think that some of the improvements that we've done, even though they've mainly been aesthetic, could demand a little bit more than even what we've been seeing the houses have been going for.
Ours is definitely one of the most updated of the ones in here. So
next, we'll go on to the personal property section, and we'll start with our cars. So we actually saw a 15% increase there. Have no idea why. If you guys have ever seen my car, I don't know why, but she runs though, so she gets me where I need to go. But we saw a 15% increase, so that is $1,370.
And that's for two cars, by the way. So I have a 2008 RAV4. Mishak has a car that he just described. You can picture that in your head.
It's not that bad. It's a 2000 Honda.
I know, but you know, these values, I don't know what they be doing. They go up, they go down. Who knows? I just put what the internet tells me.
Yes. Next, We have for personal slash business property, again, no change there because we keep that $500 line item very consistent. All right, so for total assets, we saw a negative change of 2%. 2% decrease, which equates to $7,753, and that's negative $7,753 from quarter 1 to quarter 2 of 2021. So, you know, not great.
That's awesome. I won't say it's not great. It's awesome. We paid $30,000 of debt, but yet we only went down $7,700. Like,
yeah, I mean, I guess in the grand scheme of things, percent-wise, normally I'm used to our assets being like positive, so I guess that's why psyching in my mind where it's like, oh, it's negative this quarter, but
$30,000 left to go to debt.
That's
payment,
true.
Which
that's
means
true.
we are up like $22,000.
That's true.
If we hadn't have paid the debt, we would have been up like $22,000. Okay, so our liabilities, our mortgage. Our mortgage, we get about 1% of an increase in equity in our home each quarter. So in terms of principal paid, $1,232. Slow and steady. Of course, as we go throughout the life of repayment, we'll start to make bigger and bigger chunks into the equity. That's just the way mortgages work. We're in no rush to pay that off in any haste. It's our lowest interest rate debt. That's chilling. It's great. It's fine. We're happy. Credit cards, like I said, this is a very negligible number because it changes by the day, by the hour sometimes, and so we just happen to have a lot less money on credit cards this quarter than last, about $3,000 less. The big, of course, the huge change in our net worth this quarter was our student loans. So we went down from $163,350 to $133,492. So we made that huge, almost $30,000 payment. So that decreased our student loan balance by 18%. So all in all, our liabilities went down by $34,086 or 9%. And when you put it all together, our net worth increased by $26,332 this quarter, or a change of 227%. Of course, once you get to these little numbers on either side of the margin, then the percentage just looks huge. But $26,000 is essentially the biggest number, the biggest takeaway I'm taking from this, that we increased our net worth this quarter, which is amazing. And just to keep showing you guys where we started, okay, it took us 2.5 years to get from negative $114,000 in net worth to where we are now at a positive $14,741. So in 2.5 years, we have increased our net worth by almost $130,000. So we are super, super excited about the progress that we've made with our net worth, y'all. Big things to come. I feel it in my bones. And we are happy that you all are here on the journey with us.
Quick commercial break. We've created a fun, free quiz for you all to help determine how your finances are doing and give you resources and tools to help you on your financial journey. If you want to take the quiz, the link will be in the description box down below and pinned to the first comment under this video. Like always, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss when we post new content. Our season is coming slowly to an end. We have a few more videos that will be coming out, so you don't want to miss those when they come out. So make sure that you click the bell so you're notified. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.